everybody, this is SwordMaster. Anyway, welcome back. Bus, vlogs, let's get into it. Yeah, you know, we've been covering Kingdom Hearts a lot on this, and it's because I really like them. Although, one thing I get asked often enough by all those around me, because, you know, I get that because I'm an expert and all that on Kingdom Hearts. No, sorry, allergies. Anyway, so a lot of times I get asked, well, what's your favorite Kingdom Hearts game out of them? Which one do you like best? So how about I just rate them for you? Again, this is my personal opinion of just how the Kingdom Hearts games fall in just like a rating order. We'll go like worst to best, but I'm not counting the remixes because, let's face it guys, those things are just a joyful smoothie of awesome blends and whatnot. Okay, so do they really count? Because they're taking a bunch of cool stuff and shoving it in a blender and then getting said blender smoothie and then like shoving it in your face in a delicious concoction. So, let's not count those because they won't count for this one. So anyway, without further ado, worst to best Kingdom Hearts games. Okay, starting off with the absolute worst one is one that most of you haven't even heard about. I'm talking about Kingdom Hearts V for the Verizon phone. Okay, so story time. So this was way back in the 2000s, during the Dark Ages, where Disney wanted to release more Kingdom Hearts games, but Square wasn't having it, and they just didn't want to do that for now. So Disney released a phone game for Verizon, for flip phone. It's like a V-channel thing, in which you had Sora wandering around a mystery island in Agrabah, and the different places in which Disney had the rights to and could use without getting Square Enix involved. It was a desperate cash grab to say the least, and while the controls were sloppy, it wasn't really good, and again, a flip phone doesn't make the best controller, but still, they tried being the key word. Anyway, after that one, let's go with after that one, let's go with Kingdom Hearts 358 Days Over 2. No, yeah, for the DS. Now, don't kill me. Hear me out. Yes, it's a good story. Yes, it's great. But the gameplay is repetitive. You're just going day after day of mission after mission. I'm sorry. I love it. I love Xion. I get a little plushie of her. Axel is my babe, and all of that stuff. But no, it's just a little bit repetitive, and I'm sorry. It's just, for me, I want a little bit of variety. I want to be able to explore and go places, and well, although it had a little bit of that, and it was really great, again, it just was a little bit repetitive. Now keep in mind, though, this is like this is like the least of the best. So it's still a really good game by standard game standards. But again, this is the Kingdom Hearts franchise we're talking about. Anyway, after that one, I'd have to put the first Kingdom Hearts game. Say what you want about it, the controls are broken. I'm sorry, it's broken. Compared to everything else that we got later, it's a mess. I like it, it was fun, it was great, it still gives me fond childhood memories of me just sitting there being like, oh, but still, it's a broken mess. Anyway, after that one, I'm going to have to put Dream Drop Distance for one very specific reason. Yeah. Well, it was a good game, and the flow motion was cool, although that final boss fight was annoying, and Sora got flanderized beyond belief in there. But when I heard it was announced, I was super excited. And then I found out it was on 3DS, and then I realized I don't have a 3DS, and so I was sitting there crying. I don't like crying. Not at all. Anyway, so after that one, I'd have to place Birth by Sleep. Again, scratching at that one. Scratching at points. But hey, in my defense, that's where I feel the series got a little bit convoluted. I mean, if you look at it, it's crazy. It's the one where in which we add in the deep backstory, the whole thing was ignored, and as much as I love Aqua and Ven and a little bit of Terra, it got nuts. Even though the PSP is really cool, and even though there were some great mechanics with that one. Still, again, scratching and sliding. Anyway, after that one, we are going with Chain of Memories, which is actually one of my favorite things, and one of the first Kingdom Hearts games that I poked around with. Again, it was only for a little bit, and I liked the story. It was intriguing. And hey, we gotta beat up on Larxene. She's my least favorite member of the organization, so that's good. Anyway, so after that one, we have finally my favorite one, Kingdom Hearts 2, which I think I mentioned before. But yeah, that's because honestly, that's the one in which I feel the PlayStation controls were just matched the most, and it was at its best. It really sparkled. Sure, a lot of people would just say, well, the story was stupid, the final boss wasn't that great. Well, screw you guys. I liked it, and that final boss fight was amazing. It's so much fun to go back and forth with that one. Let's face it, it's where Drive is introduced, it's one of the only games that has it, and it was a lot of fun. Besides, it was one of the first introductions of Roxas. And who doesn't like Roxas? You know, besides people who don't get Kingdom Hearts and only pretend to understand what's going on when in reality they're unqualified. GN. Sorry. Bit bitter. Anyway, so tell me what you guys think below. You can tell me if you like my list, agree with it, or you want to track me down and shoot me in the face. Hey, who knows? Let's get a discussion going. Let's keep the hype train aflow. Have a beautiful day, my duckies. This is SwordMaster signing out.
Bye.